guessing that just to confirm that you were good to go and ready for duty?
Yeah, all good now. The break came at a good time, so it was nice to get some rest and be ready to rock come Tuesday.
And speaking of the break, because of the injury that held you out of those 6 games, did you treat it any differently, or did you get the mental reset like the rest of the guys?
No, I got on the ice a couple times. Wanted to make sure I kind of stayed in rhythm a little bit, and especially missing the time I missed, you kind of wanted to come back sharp and ready to go. So still enjoyed some relaxing time, but want to be ready for Tuesday.
Had to be great news when it came through on Friday about the addition of Sean.
Yeah, obviously great news. A fantastic player, a guy, very, very smart hockey player that does a lot of things really well, and we're very, very lucky to have him.
Sounds like they have kind of a pre-existing friendship too, Mark. Sean mentioned that he skates with you occasionally during the summer.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I think we roomed together. Well, we did. I don't think we did room together like 10 years ago, World Championships in Belarus. So it's kind of a wild ride since then. Played against each other in juniors. He was a 67s guy, and was always a guy I hated playing against. So he's obviously a fantastic hockey player, and like I said before, we're lucky to have him, and obviously a great move by Chevy there.
Just to get back to last week, though, did you have a chance to get away, or did you just stay here and work on rehabbing?
No, I got away. I got some sunshine and was able to get on the ice too. So, getting some vitamin D was crucial, especially with the weather we've been having right now. It feels like the clouds are on top of you, but obviously just nice to kind of do a little bit of everything, and obviously excited to get back at it and get to practice and be with all the guys again and feel more in rhythm. So that's always a good feeling.
Have you been medically cleared yet, though?
Pardon?
Have you been medically cleared yet?
I don't know. I don't know the actual question. I don't know the legal term, but I feel good. I'm ready to rock. I'm sure I'll talk to the trainers now, but I feel great and excited to get back at it.
Mark, going back to the injury, was that something that you'd been dealing with at all, or did it just kind of pop up out of the blue?
No, it just popped out of the blue. I think it was just kind of one of those weird things, whether it was the ice or something like that. It was just one of those things that kind of pop up, and you don't really know what to think at the time, and just want to make sure it was 100% before coming back and not aggravate anything. But it feels good, and like I said before, the break came at a good time to be able to get an extra 7 days of rest and be ready to go.
Do you look back and think that just wasn't your week because you had the close call with the puck the game before, right? And then this,
Yeah, God's got a plan for everything, so I just got to trust him that there's a reason all that happened, and lucky that I'm all healthy now, and the team around me to make sure I'm all ready to go. But God's got a plan for everything. You just got to trust it.
Mark, the offense has kind of dried up a little bit in these 6 games, I think, that you were out, and before what do you guys need to do to kind of get back to maybe your game and putting a few more in the net?
Yeah, I don't think it's a major change. They got some chances, and it's just a matter of finding that chemistry again. I think I went down, Gabe went down for a couple games. You kind of it's a different matchup, different everything. So kind of got guys out of the rhythm a little bit, but obviously that break it was a good time to get everyone back healthy, and just kind of ready to get that chemistry back. Obviously we have a lot of guys that know how to play with each other now, and obviously bringing in Sean, and he's a guy that just seems like he can kind of mold with anyone. So excited to see that and how that unfolds, but I'm excited to be back with my guys and ready to get rolling again.
Knowing how many points he was putting up with the Canadians in the power play, how excited are you to have him in that bumper position on PP1? Yeah,
very excited. I think I got a text from like 6 guys saying, I guess you guys found your bumper guy, but we've obviously watched we've watched him play. We've seen some of his goals. I think that Reinhardt is a big example of he's been quite successful in this slot lately, and Sean's just a guy he's very cerebral. He knows the places to go. He's good on faceoffs. He does a lot of really good things, and I'm excited. It was a great first look today, and I just want to keep that going.
Back to the chemistry thing, Mark. Go ahead if somebody else.
I just wanted to ask about the announcement last week that may very much impact you, the 4 Nation event next year, and of course Olympic participation in 2026. as a Canadian and a guy that's very much on the radar, that must be a lot of excitement.
Yeah, for sure. That anytime anyone gets a chance to represent their country in a tournament like that, it's a huge honor, and obviously we'd be very lucky to make one of those teams. But obviously it's still a long ways out. But obviously very exciting news for the players in the league, and it'll be interesting to see how that all unfolds. But obviously that's great news for everyone.
Is that something you think could really help grow the game on an even bigger stage? Like, we haven't seen the best on best with maybe this generation of players, right?
Yeah, like the last one was the World Cup, and that was where we had that under 23 team. I'm sure everyone's looking forward to getting McDavid and Crosby on the same team, and I think it's a great idea. It's great to get best on best. I think we've all missed that, and like I said before, there's a lot of guys that really take honor in getting to play for your country, no matter what tournament or what it is, and it's great for the league. It's great for us as players to be a part of that, and it'll be exciting to see.